The assassination of Mahatma Gandhi remains a tragic chapter in India's history, symbolizing the loss of a revered leader who championed nonviolence in the quest for independence. The events leading up to and following this fateful day in 1948 provide a complex narrative that reflects the tensions of the time. On January 30th, 1948, Mahatma Gandhi, the father of the Indian nation, fell victim to an assassin's bullets in New Delhi.
Mahatma Gandhi is dead. When vast throngs crowded Delhi's Birla House...
This shocking event sent shockwaves not only through India, but reverberated globally. As we delve into the circumstances surrounding Gandhi's assassination, we unfold a tale of ideological conflicts, political unrest, and the challenges of steering a newly independent nation. Mahatma Gandhi, born in 1869, emerged as a symbol of peace and nonviolent resistance during a crucial period in India's history. His impact on the nation's fight for independence from British rule was profound. Gandhi's philosophy, encapsulated in the term satyagraha, became the turning point of the Indian independence movement, inspiring millions to join the struggle for freedom. Gandhi's approach to achieving political and social change was rooted in nonviolence, civil disobedience, and the pursuit of truth. His commitment to nonviolence did not only serve as a strategic tool in the fight against the British, but also reflected his deeply held moral and spiritual beliefs. Gandhi believed that through nonviolent resistance, individuals could appeal to the moral conscience of their oppressors, ultimately leading to positive transformation. The pivotal moment in Gandhi's leadership came with the Salt March in 1930, a 240-mile journey to the Arabian Sea, where he and a group of followers peacefully protested the British monopoly on salt production. This act of civil disobedience garnered international attention and marked a turning point in India's struggle for independence. India indeed confronted significant challenges, and communal tensions remained a critical issue, particularly in the aftermath of the partition that led to the creation of Pakistan. Mahatma Gandhi's role in addressing these challenges was both crucial and controversial. Gandhi staunchly opposed violence during the partition and was deeply distressed by the communal riots that accompanied the territorial division. His commitment to Hindu-Muslim unity remained unwavering, and he actively worked to promote harmony between the religious communities. Gandhi's efforts to ease tensions were evident through his fasts, appeals for peace, and calls for unity. However, his stance on reparations to Pakistan stirred controversy. In an effort to foster goodwill and support the newly formed nation, Gandhi advocated for India to pay a substantial sum to Pakistan as a form of financial assistance. This proposal faced resistance and resentment from some factions within India, who viewed it as an unnecessary gesture and believed it undermined India's position in the aftermath of partition. Critics argued that India, having just gained independence, needed to prioritize its own economic development and address the pressing challenges within its borders. The idea of providing financial aid to Pakistan, which had emerged as a separate nation following religious lines, was met with skepticism and opposition. Some saw it as compromising India's own economic stability and questioned the practicality of such reparations. On the fateful evening of January 30th, 1948, Mahatma Gandhi, while engrossed in his evening prayers at Birla House in New Delhi, fell victim to an assassin's bullets. Nathuram Godse, a Hindu nationalist with extremist views, shot Gandhi 3 times, bringing an abrupt end to the life of the revered leader. The news of Gandhi's assassination reverberated across the nation and sent shockwaves around the world. India, on the verge of rebuilding itself after gaining independence, was plunged into deep mourning. The loss of its beloved leader who had played a pivotal role in the country's fight for freedom and advocated for principles of non-violence and peace, was a profound blow. The assassin, Nathuram Godse, harbored resentments against Gandhi, particularly regarding the issues of partition and the payment of reparations to Pakistan. His act of violence was an attempt to express his opposition to what he perceived as compromising to the interests of the Hindu community. The assassination of Gandhi underscored the challenges and divisions that persisted in post-independence India. The nation mourned collectively as people from all walks of life came together to pay tribute to the Mahatma. His funeral procession became a solemn and somber event, drawing immense crowds of grieving citizens. The loss of Gandhi left an indelible void in the hearts of millions, and his death marked the end of an era in India's history. Gandhi's legacy, however, endured. His teachings, philosophy of nonviolence, and commitment to social justice continued to inspire generations. The tragic circumstances surrounding his assassination highlighted the importance of the principles he stood for, especially in the face of internal divisions and challenges. Nathuram Godse, a key figure in the tragic events of January 30th, 1948, was a Hindu nationalist whose ideological differences with Mahatma Gandhi led to a shocking act of violence. Godse strongly disagreed with Gandhi's approach, believing that his policies were tilted towards favoring Muslims and compromising the interests of Hindus. He was a follower of Vinayak Damodar Savarkar, a prominent political leader and proponent of Hindutva, which means Hindu nationalism. Godse saw in Savarkar's ideas a vision for a strong Hindu nation. He believed that Gandhi's philosophy of nonviolence and his efforts to build unity among religious communities were obstacles to the kind of assertive nationalism he envisioned. This clash of ideologies reached its tragic death on January 30th, 1948, when Godse approached Gandhi during his evening prayers at Birla House in New Delhi. In an act of extreme violence, Godse shot Gandhi 3 times, leading to the immediate death of the leader. The assassination shocked the nation and the world, exposing the deep ideological divisions that existed within the newly independent India. Godse's act was not just an attack on a single individual. It was an assault on the principles of nonviolence, religious tolerance, and the vision of a secular and inclusive India that Gandhi had championed. Godse was subsequently arrested and stood trial for the assassination. During the trial, he defended his actions, expressing his vehement opposition to Gandhi's policies and his vision for a Hindu-majority nation. In November 1949, Nathuram Godse was found guilty of the assassination and was executed in January 1949. In the aftermath, an anguished nation struggled with the reality of Gandhi's absence. Mourning ceremonies swept across the country, and leaders worldwide expressed their condolences. The loss was not only personal but also symbolic, as the principles of nonviolence and unity faced a severe test. Gandhi's assassination had profound consequences for India. The nation lost a unifying figure at a critical juncture. The subsequent years witnessed India struggling with the challenges of nation-building, communal harmony, and defining its identity. The ideals of nonviolence, secularism, and tolerance which Gandhi championed faced severe tests. The assassination of Mahatma Gandhi stands as a somber reminder of the complexities that accompany the pursuit of freedom and the challenges of fostering unity in a diverse nation. The loss of this iconic leader left an indelible mark on India's history, urging successive generations to reflect on the enduring values of peace, nonviolence, and inclusive governance that Gandhi championed throughout his life. Stay tuned to BTD Behind the Date for more such heart-wrenching assassinations and global news, because here we promise to unfold each and every chapter of the history,